Okay, we are moving on to unit rates. Okay, so we've been talking about rates, ratios, but now we're going to talk about unit rates. Okay, so as a reminder, a rate is a comparison, of two quantities with different units of measurement. That's why I always stress units. So example would be 52 miles, miles being my unit of measurement, to 4 gallons. So my units of measurement are miles and gallons, and they're not the same. Now, a unit rate specifically, it is a rate, but a unit rate is a rate with a denominator of 1. Okay, so when you simplify a rate as a unit rate, it has a denominator of 1. So to change a rate to a unit rate, you will divide the first number of the ratio by the second number of the ratio. So we're going to write each rate as a unit rate, and I'm going to model for you what it needs to look like as you simplify that. So when you do your own work, you have an example to help you have a success rate of 100%. So I have my calculator, and you can use yours as well. So we're going to start out by writing the rate in fraction form. So 75 miles in 3 hours. So our first unit here, our first quantity, 75 miles, it goes on top, okay, in 3 hours right here. So then we're going to simplify that. So my directions tell me to divide the numerator divided by the denominator. And so when I divide 75 divided by 3, I will get 25 miles in 1 hour. Okay, so this is a rate. This is a unit rate. Okay, because my denominator is 1. Rate, unit rate. Okay, so if someone were to give you a couple of examples of rates, and they say, well, I want you to decide if that's a rate or a unit rate, then this is what you would say. Well, my unit rate should have a denominator of 1, and so that should be a key thing to notice. Number 2 says 40 bicycles. Let's just abbreviate. Bikes sold in 8 hours. So that unit rate also translation, they're kind of asking, well, how many bikes in 1 hour? Okay, so I know that I'm looking for 1 hour. And I know that 40 divided by 8 is 5. So I am selling 5 bikes per hour. Okay, 228 students, and this is how you abbreviate students, on 6 buses. Okay, so I want to figure out how many students on 1 bus. That's my unit rate, 1 bus. So I'm going to say 228 divided by 6 gives me 38 students on 1 bus. Okay, right here I have 144 words typed in 3 minutes. 144 words in 3 minutes, and my question is, well, how many in 1 minute, right? So 144 divided by 3 is 48 words in 1 minute. Okay, so I've done these first 4 with you. If you are not with us, you need to complete this independently, 5 through 10, or I'll do number 5, 6 through 10, and show me when you get back, doing it just as I would do it. 140 miles on 5 gallons of gas. So my question is, how many miles in 1 gallon? So 140 divided by 5 is 28 miles. Okay, so independently, do 6 through 10 on your own. Okay, and I'll pause here and give you time to do that. On our second page, we have 2 more to practice, so we'll just do these together. I have 7 cups of sugar for 4 cakes. Okay, so my question is, well, how much do I need for 1 cake? This is something that I would do at home. I need 1.75 cups of sugar, which also translates as 1 3/4 cups of sugar. And then I have 36 minutes, okay, to run 4.5 miles. Okay, so my question is, how long will it take me to run 1 mile? Let's see if I can do it. Not miles, 1 mile. Blessed day. 36 divided by 4.5, and I get, 8 minutes. It's a little hard for me there. Okay, so that is finding unit rate. Now we're moving on to unit price. Okay, so this one's a smidge different. Oh, hang on, someone's here. Okay, so unit price. Okay, unit prices give the cost per 1 unit. This is especially helpful when comparison shopping to find the best deal. So when finding a unit price, always divide, okay, the price by the quantity. Okay, so this looks different in a lot of ways, and I'm going to be showing you some examples of that. Okay, so stay with me. So the unit price of each item. So what they're asking is, how much does it cost for 1 item? So if I have, let me see how far will this will go. Okay. So I have $36. So use your unit of measurement. For me here, it's money. $36 for 9 books. And my question is, how much is it for 1 book? Okay, and I will say the quantity will vary each time. It will always be price, but price per what type of quantity with the money. Okay, so $36 divided by 9, and I get $4 for 1 book. So look at number 14. It says 5 scarves for $60. Now, up until now, with rates and unit rates, I've been telling you to the first item is going to be your numerator and your second is your denominator. So where I have 5 scarves for $60, you would do 5 to $60. But when we are working with unit price, you will always put price over quantity. No matter how it appears here, it will always be price over quantity. So it's actually $60 for 5 scarves. So 1 scarf, we got to figure that out, which would be $12. I should know that. Look at me using my calculator. Less. Then I have 4 bananas for $2. So again, price over quantities. Bananas. So 1 banana, 2 divided by 4. And it's 50 cents. Please watch how I write this. 50 cents. Okay. So as we continue, we did 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will do 2 more with you, and then on your own, you will do 18 through 21. So $20 to mail an 8-pound package. Okay, so how much would it cost per pound? Okay, so 20 divided by 8, and it would cost, so please, when you look at your calculator and you see 2.5, please know that that means $2.50. Okay, we're dealing with money. I have 30 bottles of water for $8. So I'm going to say $8 for 30 bottles. We'll abbreviate that. So how much is it for one bottle of water? And that's a big deal because we're always buying bottled water these days. So $8 divided by 30. And okay, so here's what we get. But in the world of grocery stores, they're going to round up. They will never round down. So we're going to say 27 cents. 27 cents for one bottle of water. It's a pretty good deal. I might run out and get that one, okay? And now on your own, you need to do 18 through 21. And that is, yeah, we're going to stop there. That is unit rate and unit price.